In the corner, Hayes for three at the buzzer.
Wow.
Yes, sir!
And they get it inside the foul. And it goes!
Matt, you have a great reputation as a coach for running a lot of full court man pressure. Explain a little bit about which defenses trap, stunts, how you fall back. What is 50 defense?
Our main focus defensively is to take the offense out of their comfort zone. And so we feel like a lot of teams want to run their offense on the three-point line. And so our focus is to force you to run your offense outside the NBA three-point line. Also, another focus is in the full court is to force someone besides your point guard to initiate that offense. And we feel if we can get you out of that and make your twos and your threes and sometimes fours initiate offense, now we have the advantage because your other players are not used to playing the other positions. And so we'll run a 50 defense. Our 50 defense is our base full court man-to-man. We're not really looking to trap. We're just toking pressure up the floor, making you work to bring the ball up the floor. Now we got you on the wing. Here in this clip, Queen allows her to catch the ball a little bit closer to the three-point line than we want to, but still we have them pushed out. We have them playing fast outside of their offense.
And you've got the shot clock low.
And the shot clock's low, which then forces Arkansas here, this player to basically go off the dribble, head down into a charge. Against Georgia Tech is a really good team when their point guard is running their offense. We wanted to force the ball outside of her hands. Queen does a great job of stunning at her to make her think we're trapping, which now forces the ball into their two players' hands. Now we have them where we want to get them at. Now they're two players having to run their offense, which they're not used to that. They throw the ball inside. This is one thing that we focus a lot on in our 50, 55 defense. When the ball goes inside, because we're not as big as other teams, we always want to go in, not really trap it, just dig in at the ball. And Queen Hayes is one of the best in our league at digging in, getting a steal there, as you can see.
And what people don't realize sometimes as coaches, we rarely practice the game without our point guard initiating. Mm-hmm. So when you force someone other than a point guard to initiate offense, you've won a mini battle for sure.
That's the main part of what we're trying to do defensively, is to force somebody that's not used to initiating the offense into initiating the offense. And if we can do that, as you just said, we've won a mini battle of what we're doing defensively, because now we have them out of sorts. And a lot of times teams will finally get it to their point guard, and then she'll try to reset the offense around 13 or 14 seconds on the shot clock. We won another battle because now they're going to be rushed even more. And so trying to speed them up is the most important thing that we're trying to do defensively with our pressure D. And sometimes it does not force a turnover. Sometimes it forces a rush shot. Again, it's a win for us. 55, that's when we really want to turn the pressure up. In our 55 defense, we're always trying to trap from behind the ball. As you see, Danielle stunts over to make their point guard give it up. Now we get her in a speed dribble backing up, steal. At any point that we can get them there, we want to go at them hard.
Now, if you get the opponent to pass the ball to a post player to bring the ball up the floor, do you trap that post or do you let the post?
Depending on who that post player is.
Okay.
If that post player is a great ball handler, we will go and trap them. 90% of the time, they are not.
Right.
If they throw it back to a post, we do not run at the post. Whoever went and trapped the ball, the post player that left the post to go trap, we tell her to go back and take your man. Everybody else stay in denial, make that post bring it up. Certain teams that have post players that can bring it up, that can handle the ball, teams that play four guards, we will go and trap them. But 90% of the time that we will not go and trap the post.
Okay.
Here against Arkansas in the SEC tournament, we wanted to get the ball out of Callie Berner's hands. I felt like she's one of the best point guards in our league, very smart. It's hard to trap her because she's a bigger guard. And so we wanted to get it out of her hands. And so Arkansas did a good job the first time we played them, and also this time we're playing, of clearing out once she got the ball. When teams clear out, we tell our post players that once they start to clear and you see your man get past the three-point line, then go. And we'll roll up from there. As you see, Gracie was ready to roll up. As soon as Danielle left, Gracie rolls up, gets a steal, and we get 2 points on the other end. We really want to force a speed dribble. In this clip here, LSU's forced into a speed dribble. One of our pet peeves and our no-nos is to trap up the floor. We do not want our players to leave their man from the corner, as Erica, as you see here, is man is standing in the corner. We do not want her to leave her man and come up the floor and trap because we feel like it puts us in a disadvantage. And so Erica's been taught to really stun at this basketball. Erica does a great job of stunning at this speed dribble. We want Gracie to cut that off. If Gracie cuts it off, Danielle gets a trap. But Erica does a great job of stunning to slow the ball down, which then allows everybody to recover and get their man.
Now, do y'all chart, Matt, the deflections,
We do. We want deflections. We want to have at least 15 deflections a game. And we also want to force 22 plus turnovers a game. And on those 22 plus turnovers, we want to be able to score. We want to be able to score 30 points off of those turnovers. So not saying we got to score every time we get a turnover, but if we can score, it's somewhere around 1.2, 1.3 points per turnover, then we feel like we have a good chance of doing something really good. And when I was at Kentucky, pre the way the game was being called now, the game was being called different when I was at Kentucky as it is now. During those days, we were trying to force 27, 28 turnovers because we were allowed to play more physical on the ball. Now we're not able to play so physical on the ball and a lot of hand checking. So we've toned our turnovers back and trying to force about 22 to 23. And we did a good job of doing that this past season.